this a little bit shorter, get a little bit better stretch. I hope all of you are having a great Monday so far. Like I said, if y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, I am on my way to 500 subscribers. I would highly appreciate that. Today is chest day, pure chest day Monday. I'm gonna do this for about 4 weeks where I'm hitting one body part a day. Also, if y'all haven't listened to Meet and Build, y'all go listen to Meet and Build. Great stretch. Raiden Austin, what's going on? What's up? Ooh. What we got here? Warmed up with 13, then went down to 17, now 22 pounds per side. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's going on here. I appreciate that. Hey, I appreciate you subscribing, appreciate you scrolling by. Do workout videos, little motivational videos here and there. I went from 234 pounds down to 168, from 168 up to 178. And then I did another cut from 178 to 147. And I'm currently 151, 152 pounds. I'm gonna do this for another, until I get about to 160. And then from 160, I'll cut back down to 150, 145, depending on where I feel, where I'm gonna end up. And then I'll see how I feel and look at that point. For the first time ever in my life, my abs are visible. They're not defined, you know, as far as like a pure six pack, but you can see them now. All right, we'll crank it up to 35, which will be my max here. And then I'm gonna drop it back down to like 22 and really get a good stretch in. But yeah, for the first time ever in my life, what I wanted 3 years ago was, my goal was to get healthier, lose weight, and get a six pack. I just did not know that it was gonna take me so long to be able to see the definition of them, you know, them poking out. What I look at now, like 150, is what I thought I would look like at 180, which sucks because I thought I was gonna look a lot better at 180. And when I got to 180, I was like, this is not what I thought I was gonna look like. So I had to hit it again. And it's just, and now I've come to learn it, it's all a process. You go from one weight to another one until you hit what you like and go from there. Here we go, 35. That was max. Whew. So we're dropping in 22, the last one here, then we'll move press. Mondays we got chest, Tuesdays we got legs, Wednesdays is off, Thursdays is back, Fridays is arms, Saturdays is legs again, Sundays is off again. Ooh. Oh, that's it. Let's go to a press. Whew. Let's do this one. I know, I always get, good 15, 20, 25 viewers at a time, and then it just drops down, and it'll go like that the whole stream, 3, 4, 5, 10, and then it'll drop to 2 or 1, and it'll pick up again. Part of it. Part of it. Yeah, try not to keep an eye on much on how many are there at a time, because it'll go up and down. Like I said, there's not necessarily a set amount that always stays, but it goes up and down. One more to warm up here. Here we go. 45 on each side. Ugh. 45 is a PR here for me. And we're fixing to go higher too. This might be too much. 55 on each side. Yeah, definitely it's a PR, but I'll have to see if I can do it because it might be too much that I could chew. I'm gonna chew too much on that one. There we go. 55 pounds. PR. Well. Ah. I don't think so. Here we go. I feel like there's a lot of push movements and things like that. There's not a lot of cross over the body, chest movements like a cable. And the cable is the only one that actually lets you come here. Where this one, you go across your body, lets you really pinch. And I really want to work on my mid-chest development. Like right, you know that valley that forms? That's what I want to work on. Wait. Oh. Last set with 35. My second to last set was 45, and I used to, 2 weeks ago, I was not able to get 45 times, so progress. It's all progress, even if it's a little at a time. And that goes to show you that I couldn't do 45 2 weeks ago. Now I did it, went up to 45, up to 55, came back down to 45, now we're gonna do 35. Finish here and then do probably incline bench. We'll see how that goes. But as big as my chest is, I'm just not happy with the way the valley in the middle is developing. So I gotta put extra work in that specific area and go from there. Here we go, last one. Yeah, I try to do it live. Well, I'll do it live maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and then I'll record for my long form videos once a week, and then I'll record a short workout so I can do my shorts. Page. Where's the bed? Here we go. 45 and 225s for 50. So 95 plus the starting weight, which is nothing, 18 pounds. Oop. Yeah, we'll do one more with adding 10 to it. Get an extra little. And that might be a huge jump. Let's do 5. Let's do 5 for 100 on each side. Yeah, let's do 5. That'll make it 100. What do we got? 27 minutes. Start at 28. Songs In My Room by Medium Build. Yeah, listen, In My Room. Here we go. PR. PR. 109 plus 18 for 218 pounds. Wow. Hoop. 3. 4. 4. Oh. Let's take it down to 45 and 25. 70 pounds. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Give me that. Okay. That's not moving nearly as I would like it to move. To be honest with you, it's moving like crap. Complete crap. If y'all haven't already subscribed to the channel, y'all go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 before. Oh, crap, I mean, goals before August, that'd be great. But even if I hit 500 subscribers, I still need 3,000 hours watched. Which I've come to realize that is going to be the hard part, is the 3,000 hours watched. Not necessarily the 500 subscribers, but subscribers will come from lives and shorts. But the 3,000 hours count only with long form videos, which is what I have I'm lacking on. Oof. Oof. Do one more. $40. Let's see, I've done cable across the chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Give me 2 more. I want from my last 2. I did dumbbell last week, so let's go over to cable and pec fly machine. Why? Pec flies are taken. Let's see. I think one of the pec flies just got open. Oh well. I just got here. We'll finish this and then go to pec flying. 20. Ooh. Yes, sir. What's going on? Yeah. Work-wise, all good. Checking out some remote radio issues at Crawfordsville. Messed around with Winchester Prescott. Then I got to do some Samsung tickets for Latham, which is another radio, remote heavy unit radio. About it for right now. I'm sure there's other things that'll come up. Email with Adam, Chris, and Jamario about the whole CBRS at South Downtown 3 and 4. Chris says it's up to, he will leave it up to Adam. But he's like, if we don't need it, then, we don't have to activate it, but I'll leave it up to Adam. And Adam goes, well, I'll leave it up to you. If we do need it, we can turn it up. That type of deal. Well, I think that's going to be the end consensus because, if the case is, if Adam says, well, if it's for capacity and we need them later, we can bring them up later, basically. But if that's the case, then just go ahead and bring them up now. It's not. It's going to be one of those again. Oh, well, let's hurry up and do it. So if that's the case, now that it's on everybody's mind again, might as well just do it. I think there was just a big issue that ADB was saying that they couldn't get light from, I can't remember, from the pole or the manhole to the BCB, but BCB was saying they can see light just fine. And then Jack went and checked it and he saw issues there. And I think it was just a Spider-Man thing where everybody was just pointing each other's fingers, you know. And then it just went to the wayside, and the crew left, and it never got activated. Not great. Me and Kayla got into it, so it was very quiet most of the weekend. Well, she hit the damn house again, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Not get upset? Like, I know. I said, this is the car with the most cameras ever, and you still hit the house? I said, were you on your phone? No, I wasn't. I was like, I said, I understand one time, and your excuse the first time was because you thought, there was people, in the house because the door was open. But this time, like, and you just got into it and whatnot, and then I just been in my mind all weekend and all day, just read this article that said that by the age of 12, you have spent 75% of all the time you'll ever spend with your kid. By age 18, it jumped up to like 95 or something like that. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm just like, Lord, like I spend half my week just getting on to them about dumb shit. But then at the same time, I'm like that's what parents are supposed to do. That's what we're here for, to teach them, to tell them. That way they don't make the same mistakes, like a freaking cheat sheet of life. But then at the same time, I don't know. I'm in my head already, so I can just tell. It's gonna be one of those weeks if I don't get out of it. Nice. I find myself just, wanting to let go and let God, but it's so hard to let go and let God. It's so hard just to, just one of those days. Before that, we did go to the movies and had a good time. We went to go watch Spider-Man, and it's really it's probably one of the best superhero movies I've seen. So I mean, at least there's the glass half full part of the weekend. We've, well, I mean, we did it with all the kids we've had. Well, I mean, what is that supposed to mean? We didn't do it once, twice, or three. We did it 4 times. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like they're putting a little, what do they call it, a little bird in your ear just for future, just in case. Well, basically, a whole like, oh, you know, if you're having trouble, like, you know, we don't mind every once in a while. Yeah. No, I mean, it didn't mess up the car. But I mean, I think it messed it up because it was exactly in the same spot as she did last time. So whatever, you know, what little dent was last time was luckily that it was in the same spot because you can't tell that it did anything to the car, but the house again, we couldn't shut the door. So of the bathroom, because the garage wall, the next wall is the bathroom frame, the door for it, and that's what couldn't shut last time. So we got that with my brother-in-law and me, you know, fixed, and then it messed up again when she hit it. So then we had to fix it and all that. So now I have to recaulk it and you know, new plaster and all that again to it. But it's just frustrating, because I don't know, you know. It just seems like, I just feel like if that was me, it would have been a whole like big, you know, what am I doing, this and that, versus, oh, it's okay, it'll be okay, you know, no big deal. And I'm trying to be less easy to anger, less easy to, you know, bite my tongue more. Because at the end of the day, I just don't feel like nothing that I say, well, it's not gonna be the right thing, it's not gonna be the correct thing, I'm gonna say it incorrectly, I'm gonna say it with the bad tone, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But I also don't want to be the kind of person that just is a mute and just goes, okay, uh-huh. I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of see it as not necessarily like, as long as the tech himself gets on top of it, I see it as a win, because it just shows that, oh, you had 6 RHs, even though we know that 3 of them were the same one. All that does is that, you know, it's showing that you got more work, when in reality, it's the same thing. As long as you're closing and actually working it, let him keep on coming. If that makes sense. What? I think there's an issue there because I see those suckers coming left and right every single day. So I think it's an A. I think it's something to do with that specific radio, just like my Latham one. My Latham one keeps coming in ROU0 and ROU2, but when I look at them, it's completely green, completely green. So I went to go reset the whole thing Friday, and I was like, we'll see if it comes back in. It came back in, so now I got to open up a ticket with Samsung because I don't see where the micro outage is happening. So I'm going to see if they can find it, and if it's going to be a actual radio, because I just don't see two radios having the exact same issue of micro outages.